Good morning. Guess what day it is? It's November 27th, 2024. Several things are going on today. It's National Jukebox Day, so you might want to listen to your favorite music. It's also What Do You Love About America Day. And well, let's see, I love being free. I love the beautiful landscapes. I love the opportunities here, and I love that it's home. But also today, it's Turtle Adoption Day. So according to National Geographic, here are some facts about turtles. It's believed that turtles lived way back during the time of the dinosaurs. Did you know that a turtle's shell is made up of over 50 bones, which includes the turtle's rib cage and spine? A turtle can't leave its shell. Its body is attached to the shell. What a turtle eats depends on its environment. The land-dwelling turtles eat beetles, fruit, and grass. The sea-dwelling turtles eat algae, squid, and jellyfish. So some turtles eat only veggies and plants. Other turtles eat meat. Turtles are amniotes. They breathe air and they lay eggs on land. They can live very long lives. There are about 300 species of turtles, and many of those are endangered. Now, the turtles can migrate up to 10,000 miles a year from their feeding ground to the place where they lay their eggs, which is back home. They go back to the place where they were hatched to lay their eggs. You know, that reminds me of the prodigal son. Most everybody has heard the story of the prodigal son. It's in Luke chapter 15. I'm going to read this for you. Beginning with verse 11. Then he said, a certain man had 2 sons. And the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falls to me. So he divided to them his livelihood. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together, journeyed to a far country, and there wasted his possessions with prodigal living. But when he had spent all, there arose a severe famine in that land, and he began to be in want. Then he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country, and he sent him into his fields to feed swine. And he would gladly have filled his stomach with the pods that the swine ate, and no one gave him anything. But when he came to himself, he said, how many of my father's hired servants have bread enough and to spare, and I perish with hunger? I will arise and go to my father, and will say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants. And he arose and came to his father. But when he was still a great way off, his father saw him, and had compassion, and ran and fell on his neck and kissed him. And the son said to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and in your sight, and am no longer worthy to be called your son. But the father said to his servants, Bring out the best robe and put it on him, and put a ring on his hand and sandals on his feet. And bring the fatted calf here, and now kill it, and let us eat and be merry. For this my son was dead, and is alive again. He was lost and is found. And they began to be merry. So you may have traveled far from home. You may have had a long way to go, just like the turtles. God is calling you back into the fold. He's calling you to be His child. He loves you. He looks for you. He longs for you to come home. Do that today.